Hello everyone. Before we get into the action on day one, I would like to share with you the route plan. I chose this route even though it adds 200 extra kilometers, 4 hours, and 2 ferry rides to the shortest and the fastest route suggested by Google. This route is more scenic and more exciting to ride, and here is a preview of it in Google Maps 3D. On a bright and yet cold Thursday morning, I started my journey with lots of enthusiasm and full of energy. I packed my luggage on my bike and set off to Quebec City. While riding through the neighborhood, I get a call from home that I forgot something very important. It should not come as a surprise to those who know me very well. I actually forgot my wallet. A quick detour and a sprint to the home later, I got my wallet back, but I was back at where I started and lost 30 minutes of precious time. Not a perfect start in any sense. The morning traffic was light and I was on Highway 40 without any delays, and I was cruising to La Fontaine Tunnel. Montreal is an island city that is connected to mainland through good network of bridges and tunnels. The route to Quebec City is gonna be like this. So we meet once I reach Quebec City. At around 11:15 am, I went past Quebec City. From this point onwards, the highways end and the country roads begin. On the right side is St. Lawrence River. This has a significant place in the history of Canada as it is an important trade route between North America and rest of the world. On the left side is Montreal Waterfalls. This 84-meter high waterfalls is a popular tourist destination with over 5 million visitors every year. Best times to visit is on weekdays, as on holidays it is crowded with tourists. Meanwhile, the holiday traffic is picking up on the road. Finally, I left the traffic behind and set off into the beautiful landscape of Laurentide Mountains. This is what I was all about during the route plan. Look at the scenes ahead, just look at it. Now I'm riding through the fields surrounded by the mountains, and in the very next instant I will be riding in those mountains and then along the river. To drive through these ever-changing landscapes is extremely relaxing. At this point, I'm out of the words to describe this beautiful nature, so I will just shut up and let you guys enjoy the footage. I reached Lamal Bay at 1:30 p.m. It is home to Fairmont Hotel, the venue for 44th G7 Summit. I stayed in this hotel a year ago, and here is the footage that I took. Now I'm approaching Saint Simeon, and here is a video of the bay from the hotel. It's close to 2 in the noon, and I am in the line to board my first ferry to Tadoussac. I'm afraid I have some bad news from Google Maps. The wait time over here is going to be 2 hours, which I did not expect. So my next ride is going to be super tight, as I have to cover 190 kilometers in 2 hours, where the speed limits are between 50 to 90 kilometers per hour. Those are the 2 ferries, and the distance they cover is just 2 kilometers. While we wait for my turn, let's take a look at my travel arrangements. I have a tank bag for my accessories, main bag for my clothes, SJ cam for front shoots, a dual USB adapter for charging electronics, a comfort seat, and a wind deflector. After 2 hours of waiting, I'm finally on the ferry, and I hope the roads be better on the other side. No luck. I'm stuck in traffic jam and I see a lot of construction. Soon the construction has ended and I unleashed all the 77 horses from my motorcycle. I was running late, so I accelerated towards my destination. Soon after this, my GoPro battery died, my cell phone switched off due to excessive heating, and with no navigation and time running out, things were looking really desperate. If I miss this ferry, I lose all the deposits I made on the hotels, and I had to wait 24 hours to catch the next ferry. But I made it to the ferry just 5 minutes before the closure. Here is Kapil, parked in the rear end of the ferry. I was the last person to board the ferry. I was told that this crossing will take 2 hours 30 minutes, and this ferry is like a cruise ship, so let's take a quick tour. It has a gift shop, 2 cafeterias, 2 bars, a movie theater, conference rooms, kids area, and due to COVID all these are shut down. The ferry reached Matane terminal right on time, but there was a slight delay in disembarking. You see, Montreal Canadiens were playing a hockey game and there was a live stream on the ship. So nobody was interested to come out. Looks like Matane is an industrial and shipping city. I booked a motel near the ferry terminal. And it should be this one. It's close to 9 p.m. in the night. That means I have been on the road for 13 and a half hours. And what a day of riding it is. It's time for some good night's sleep and recharge myself for tomorrow. That concludes the riding on day 1. It was pretty hectic, but day 2 was more relaxing as I have to drive only 450 kilometers. And the journey is mostly along the coastal roads or through Gaspésie National Park, so the scenery was much better. Please do come back for episode 2, which I will be releasing in a week or 2. Till then, thank you very much for watching and have a good time. Goodbye.